What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? Welcome back to Courtside with Ash. And y'all already know I got to break down the game from last night. So, right now, we just got to have a good old, a little family conversation. So, y'all come gather in and let's just talk. Let's just have a little quick conversation. I'm not even going to make this long because honestly, y'all, it's one game and it's no reason to make a huge deal about one game in a 40 plus game season. All right, early on. But we got to be real. The same way we can talk about the things that we do well and the things and the reasons why I still feel like our team is a contending team in this league. But there's some things that we got to clean up. There's some things we got to clean up in order to make our team better, in order to improve our chances of winning games, in order to, really be a contender. Like we got to have certain standards that we hold ourselves to in order to be able to win games and to be able to play against the best teams in this league. And so, number one, y'all, I just got to say this. So, that was not our best showing by any like part of the imagination. Like that just was not our best showing of basketball. For 40 minutes, that just wasn't it for us. And still there were pockets where we were trying to fight back. We were trying to just bounce back like we always have done this entire season. But it just wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. And that just brings me to my first point of this entire spiel that I'm about to give. But number one, y'all, our team has got to stop starting off so poorly in the first quarter. Like I understand what I've been preaching this entire time is resilience and our ability to fight back and our ability to just be resilient and have heart and the will to win. Like I still believe that we have that, but that's not always going to work against everyone. And it's not going to work against some of the best teams in this league. The Minnesota Lynx, we got to remember they were just in the finals 2 years ago versus the Liberty. And so we got to remember that this is another contending team with championship pedigree, with finals pedigree, with playoff experience. So these girls know how to win. They know how to win. They know how to put it together, and it shows in certain moments of the game. And so also another thing, y'all, like hats off to Courtney Williams and hats off to Natasha Howard. Hats off to Olivia Miles. I mean, all of them played spectacular. Kayla McBride as well. I just feel like they just were not missing any shots. Like they're not always going to shoot like that. But sometimes when it's somebody's night, it was their night, y'all. It was just their night. The Lynx, it was their night. You know what I mean? They couldn't have shot the ball any better than they did. Every time I felt like we was like trying to squeeze back, they just made a clutch shot. So shout out to them. Like sometimes it's just your night. And so it is what it is, we got to be able to just not get too high, not get too low. This is a long ride. This is a long season. This is a early game in the season. You know what I mean? And so we can't get too high. We can't get too low. That's always been my motto. But the thing is, when you see these games early in the season and you see your losses, you have to be able to kind of point at things that contribute to your losses and truly like the issues we've been having are issues we've been having since the beginning of this season. It's just that we have been finding a way to win. But these are things that we have to correct. You know what I mean? So now I'm looking at the coach. He has to find a way to correct some of these things that are contributing to us starting off slowly, contributing to us, putting conditions to where we have to continue to fight back instead of being on top and being the aggressor. Um, it's just that, you know what I mean? And so the key word here, the key word of the last video that I gave was resilient. All right. The key word here is adjustments. It's adjustments. I'm looking at our coach to make adjustments. And so my next point is, man, did they live in the paint? I mean, they might as well have built the house, an apartment in the paint. They might as well have just put a bed and a tent in the paint because they lived there all night. I'm talking about layups. Like we couldn't guard the pick and roll. Our defense on the pick and roll was just not there. I mean, I don't know how many easy layups they got. Matter of fact, let me give y'all, because I was writing notes. Let me give y'all this. So they had, let me see how many points in the paint. Let me see. 52 points in the paint. That's not ideal at all. That's not a winning recipe for us. And so we got to figure that out. I mean, and a lot of those points came off those pick and rolls, and like their offense was flowing. I love the way they were moving the ball. I mean, I'm looking at their offense and I'm seeing the difference. They're moving the ball. They're doing pick and rolls. You know, Olivia Miles is finding the open person on the pick and roll. Like our pick and roll wasn't hitting. You know what I'm saying? Or like I wasn't really seeing us get those assists in the ball movement the way that we need. So we got to figure out on both ends, for one, how to defend the pick and roll and how to get, you know, stop these easy shots. I mean, that's the easiest and highest percentage shots you can get in the league is a layup. And they got so many layups. And also shout out to Olivia Miles. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a rookie. Y'all did, and I'll make a whole nother video about this. But these rookies that have come into this league, they are tough. You know, they're not coming in acting like rookies. They come in. I mean, I'm looking over, she popping her stuff. Mind you, she's fresh out of college. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I love that about her. And so man, she's gonna be nice in this league. And I'm gonna just go on a little spiel right here, but they still don't even have Nafisa Collier back yet. They're gonna be a problem. They were already a problem. I don't even know how they got her. But anyways, I digress. But yeah, shout out to her. I mean, she was finding the open man. She was killing that pick and roll, y'all. They was killing that pick and roll, and we have got to find a way to guard that. We didn't play our best defense. I mean, they lived there. Natasha Howard was getting whatever she wanted down there. It's like every time, like I said, we was trying to fight back, they just made plays, you know. But ultimately, the main thing that I feel like we got to do is, for one, defend the paint a lot better. We can't get Brianna Jones back quick enough. You know what I'm saying? We can't get her back quick enough. And I love my girl Angel Reese, but we need some more help down there. And I also think we need to get Okot some more minutes. I think her size and her presence would give Natasha Howard a little bit more of a you know what I'm saying? Make her work a little harder, because Okot is a tall, I think she's like 6'5", 6'7", something crazy like that. But yeah, she would make her work a little harder. We just needed to throw as many tall bodies at her as possible. And I yeah, we can't get Brianna back quick enough. So I'm hoping that she comes back soon. Another thing, y'all, this is the biggest emphasis that we have got to work on. The last video I said we have got to work on our free throws, and we worked on our free throws. Kudos to y'all. Thank y'all for shooting your free throws. Thank you for making your free throws. You know what I'm saying? But two, we got to get to the line more. That's another thing. We didn't get to the line enough. Like, I don't understand why we went away from Angel Reese, like in the paint, or just went away from the paint. Like, we was taking too many outside shots. We was taking too many hard shots, leaning back, fadeaways, like, and they taking layups. They're taking high percentage shots. We're taking low percentage shots. That's not going to end well for us. And also, Angel Reese was calling for the ball in the paint. We got to get back to that, because that's what was working. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm a coach, I'm seeing what worked last time, and I'm trying to get back to that. We got to go back to what was working for us last game. Angel Reese in the paint, Okot in the paint. Get in the paint. Get fouls. Be aggressive. We were not aggressive enough tonight. We were settling for shots. We have got to be aggressive. Ryan Howard has got to be more aggressive. And that's what I was telling y'all. We know she's streaky, right? She didn't have her best shooting game tonight, but she still has to be aggressive. She has to get to the basket. You know what I'm saying? She has to get to the basket. We got to get to the basket. You know, we got to use our pick and roll. We got to find some more creative ways to get some offense going. We can't just always be in position to have to fight back. You know what I'm saying? I love being resilient. I love to get through those tough games, but we can't keep putting ourselves in these positions, y'all. We cannot keep doing it. So our coach, I'm looking at these next couple games, and I'm hoping that we'll see some adjustments. You know, get back to what works, find some better defensive schemes that we can do, because you know these other teams are going to be watching to see, okay, let's see what the Lynx did. You know, they're going to be looking. So we got to, the same way these teams are adjusting and getting in the room and watching film, we got to get in the room and watch film. That's what we need to do. Get in the room, watch the film, figure it out. Okay. But my point that I was getting to, this is the biggest thing that we have got to figure out, and it's the turnovers, y'all. It's the turnovers, y'all. We cannot. 18 turnovers. 33 points off of turnovers. They got 33 points off of turnovers and 52 points in the paint. Now, I'm not no mathematician, but I will say that's the game. That's the whole game right there. That's the storyline of the game. 18 turnovers, 33 points off of turnovers, 52 points in the paint. That's the game. That's how we lost. We got to fix that. Between us fixing that defensively, offensively, fix the turnovers, being more aggressive, figuring out our rotations. Also, we got to get Pow some more minutes. Like I'm it's different things we got to do. It's still early, you know what I'm saying? And I understand he's trying to play some of these other people, and they come in and they have been doing good. Sika Kone, they got the girl Navir from North Carolina, Borley, I don't know how to say her name. Borlace, I think she's been playing more minutes, and I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I like her game as well. I like the people we have on our bench, but we do have to figure out these rotations, and I think we will. You know what I'm saying? I'm very confident that we will. But I think Pow, every video I have made, y'all, I have told y'all how impressed I am with Pow. We got to get Pow some consistent minutes because she is an energizer bunny off the bench. And I think she contributes to a lot of the times when we have been coming back in these games. Like, she brings energy. She hits key shots. And we got to find a way to get her more minutes. We just do. I don't know what we got to do, but we got to find a way to get her more minutes in key moments as well. And so that's my 2 cents, y'all. Overall, guys, family, I'm still not worried. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not worried. It's early in the season, but I am looking for the coach to make some adjustments. You know, that's what I'm going to be looking for. We still have a long way to go, y'all. And I'll be lying to tell you if I think we just going to win the rest of our games. I don't. But I will say this. I do think that we're going to continue to get better. You know, we're still going to get Brianna Jones back. Angel Reese is going to continue to get more comfortable in the system. But overall, we just gotta be better. They know we gotta be better, and I'm expecting us to bounce back tomorrow. So what we gotta do, guys, we gotta dust ourselves off and try again, just like my girl Aaliyah said. Dust ourselves off and try again. We can't hold on to this too long. We just gotta adjust, okay? That's what we gotta do. We gotta make these adjustments, and we gotta act. You know, you can't act like it didn't happen, but you can't hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? You can't hold on to that and act like it's the end of the world, because it's not. We got several more games, you know, that we gotta play. Several more games we got to play. So y'all, let me know what y'all thought about that game. Y'all already know I had to tap in with y'all, and I got to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it real. But guess what, y'all? I'm an Atlanta Dream fan to the end. You know what I'm saying? Even though they stress me out, y'all, they have stressed me out. I think every single game. That's another thing. Can we please just have a game where we don't be stressed out? I appreciate the wins and even some of the losses that we have had, but every game I've been stressed out. I just want a couple of games where we could just coast on by. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple where we just start off good and just have, you know, and I know those games are gonna come because we have a talented team. So um yeah, that's my 2 cents. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment. Also, y'all, just gotta say thank y'all for everybody who joined the family. Thank you to everybody who's left comments, y'all. That y'all don't know how much that means to me, but it means a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day just to watch these videos and my commentary. And I really do look at this as a community that I'm trying to build. So I appreciate y'all, and continue to leave comments, y'all. It does so much for me and my channel. And like I said, I really enjoy talking to you guys. Keep it respectful too. I appreciate, you know, everyone's opinion. Like, you know, I appreciate y'all. So until next time, I hope y'all have a beautiful day. If you're in Georgia, stay dry. Hopefully, you know, won't get too much more rain because it's been raining like crazy here. But until next time, enjoy y'all's day. Peace.